We often get caught up in the endless cycle of work, responsibilities, societal pressures, and trivial concerns. Day after day, we chase after things that society deems important: money, status, recognition, without stopping to ask ourselves if they truly bring us happiness. Then, one day, we look back and realize that years have passed without any real sense of fulfillment or joy. Have you ever felt like your days are just repeating in an endless loop? Waking up every morning, doing the same routine, constantly busy, yet not truly making progress. If so, you might be wasting your life on things that don't really matter. Take a step back and reflect. Are you truly living the life you want, or are you simply following what others expect of you? Are the things you're working so hard for bringing you genuine happiness, or are they just distractions keeping you from what really matters? Don't wait until it's too late to realize you've wasted your life. Cherish every moment, live with purpose, and focus on what truly brings you fulfillment. 1. Signs that you are wasting your life. Have you ever felt like you're drifting through life without direction, unsure of what truly makes you happy? Many people go through life on autopilot, never stopping to define their goals or dreams. But if you don't know what you want, how will you ever achieve it? Are your days filled with meaningful activities, or are you just passing time? It's easy to get lost in mindless scrolling, binge watching, or routines that add little value. Relaxation is important, but if most of your time is spent just killing time, you might be missing out on what really matters. Do you regret the opportunities you didn't take, the risks you avoided, or the dreams you let slip away? Fear and procrastination hold many people back, but will you keep letting opportunities pass, or will you start seizing them? How often do you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," only for tomorrow to never come? Procrastination kills progress, and the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to act. Time doesn't wait, so what are you waiting for? Are you living for yourself or constantly chasing others' approval? Many people spend years following expectations that don't bring them happiness. But in the end, whose life is it, yours or theirs? Do you compare your life to others? Social media makes it easy to feel like you're falling behind, but comparison only leads to frustration. Instead of measuring yourself against others, focus on your own journey. If you answered yes to more than a few of these questions, it's time to reflect on how you're spending your time. Life is too short to waste on things that don't truly matter. Start making changes today before it's too late. 2. The biggest time wasters. 2.1. Excessive social media use. Have you ever picked up your phone just to check a quick notification, only to realize that an hour or even several hours has slipped away? Social media is designed to capture and hold your attention, feeding you an endless stream of updates, entertainment, and distractions. It creates the illusion of connection by allowing you to like, comment, and share, but in reality, it often leaves you feeling more disconnected than ever. Instead of engaging in meaningful face-to-face interactions or pursuing activities that enrich your life, you may find yourself mindlessly scrolling through posts that don't truly matter. Beyond just wasting time, excessive social media use can also affect your mental health. Constant exposure to curated highlight reels of other people's lives can lead to feelings of inadequacy, comparison, and even anxiety. The more time you spend online, the easier it becomes to fall into the trap of believing that your life isn't as exciting or successful as others. But the truth is, what you see on social media is often a carefully filtered version of reality, one that doesn't reflect the struggles, setbacks, or ordinary moments that everyone experiences. How to fix it? Set time limits for social media use. Many smartphones have built-in features that allow you to monitor and restrict your screen time. Try setting daily limits for social media apps or using apps that remind you when you've reached your allotted time. Creating a habit of checking social media only at specific times of the day can help you regain control over your usage. Unfollow accounts that don't add value to your life. Take a moment to assess the content you consume daily. Are the accounts you follow inspiring, educational, or uplifting? Or do they make you feel insecure, unmotivated, or distracted? Unfollow or mute accounts that don't bring positivity or value to your life, and instead, follow pages that align with your personal growth, interests, and well-being. Spend more time in the real world, connecting with people face-to-face. Social media may simulate social interaction, but nothing can replace real, meaningful connections. Prioritize spending quality time with family and friends, engaging in hobbies, or participating in community events. Set designated phone-free times, such as during meals, before bedtime, or when you're out with loved ones. The more you invest in real-life experiences, the less reliant you'll feel on virtual connections. Reducing social media use isn't about eliminating it entirely, it's about using it intentionally. By setting boundaries and focusing on real-world interactions, you can reclaim your time, improve your mental well-being, and live a more fulfilling. 2.2. Working a job you hate. Do you wake up every morning with a sense of dread, counting down the hours until your workday ends? Do you find yourself constantly checking the clock, feeling as though time moves painfully slow while you're at work? If so, you may be stuck in a job that you don't enjoy, one that drains your energy and leaves you feeling unfulfilled. For many people, working is simply a means to an end. The bills need to be paid and responsibilities must be met, so they continue showing up to a job they dislike, day after day, year after year. While financial stability is essential, spending a significant portion of your life doing something that brings you no joy can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. A job you hate can lead to chronic stress, burnout, and even impact your overall happiness. It's important to remember that work doesn't have to feel like a burden. While not every job will be a dream job, you should at least feel some level of satisfaction, purpose, or growth in what you do. If your job feels like a never-ending cycle of stress and dissatisfaction, it may be time to explore ways to make a change. How to fix it? If you can't change jobs immediately, start learning new skills that can open better opportunities. Quitting a job without a plan isn't always realistic, but that doesn't mean you're stuck forever. Invest in yourself by taking online courses, attending workshops, or gaining certifications in areas that interest you. Small, consistent efforts to expand your skill set can eventually lead to better job prospects or even a career shift into something more fulfilling. Ask yourself, if money wasn't an issue, what would I choose to do? Often, we stay in jobs we dislike because of financial obligations, but it's worth reflecting on what you would truly love to do if money weren't a concern. Identifying your passions and interests can help you set a long-term goal for transitioning into a career that aligns with your values and aspirations. Consider ways to turn your passion into a career or side business if there's something you genuinely enjoy, whether it's writing, photography, fitness, technology, or anything else. Explore how you can turn it into a source of income. Many successful businesses started as side projects. Even if you're not ready to take the leap full-time, starting a side business can provide an additional income stream and potentially open doors to new career possibilities. No job is perfect, but you deserve to spend your working hours doing something that doesn't leave you feeling drained and unfulfilled. Making a career change takes time and effort, but with the right mindset and actions, you can move toward a job or even a life that brings you more satisfaction and purpose. 2.3. Toxic relationships. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your happiness, self-esteem, and overall well-being. Yet, many of us find ourselves stuck in relationships that drain our energy, lower our confidence, and keep us from growing. Toxic relationships come in many forms. They can be with friends, family members, romantic partners, or even colleagues. These relationships are often characterized by manipulation, control, constant negativity, or emotional abuse. Have you ever felt emotionally exhausted after spending time with someone? Do you constantly walk on eggshells, afraid of saying the wrong thing? Do you feel pressured to act a certain way just to keep the peace? If so, you might be dealing with a toxic relationship. These relationships often make you feel small, unworthy, or incapable of achieving your goals. They can cause self-doubt, anxiety, and even depression, holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. It's important to recognize that toxic relationships don't always start that way. Sometimes they develop gradually, making it difficult to see the warning signs. However, if a relationship consistently brings more pain than joy, or if someone repeatedly disrespects your boundaries and drains your energy, it might be time to take action. How to fix it? Set boundaries and distance yourself from toxic people. One of the most effective ways to protect yourself from toxic relationships is by setting clear boundaries. Let people know what behaviors you will and will not tolerate. If someone continuously disrespects your boundaries despite your efforts, consider limiting or cutting off contact. This isn't about being cruel, it's about protecting your mental and emotional health. You don't owe anyone endless chances if they consistently bring negativity into your life. Surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals. The best way to break free from toxic relationships is to replace them with healthy ones. Seek out people who uplift, encourage, and support you, friends who genuinely celebrate your successes and stand by you during tough times. Being around positive influences can help rebuild your confidence and remind you of your worth. If you don't currently have a strong support system, consider joining clubs, attending events, or engaging in activities that align with your interests, where you can meet like-minded individuals. Letting go of toxic relationships isn't easy, especially if you've known the person for a long time. However, your peace of mind and personal growth should never be sacrificed for the sake of maintaining a harmful connection. You deserve to be surrounded by people who bring positivity into your life, not those who hold you back. Choosing to walk away from toxicity is a step toward a healthier, happier future. 2.4. Living according to others' expectations. From a young age, we are often taught to follow a path that is seen as right or acceptable by society, our families, and our peers. We are encouraged to pursue stable careers, conform to cultural norms, and meet the expectations of those around us. While external guidance can sometimes be helpful, living solely to please others can lead to a life that feels unfulfilling and inauthentic. Have you ever made a major life decision not because it was what you truly wanted, but because it was what others expected of you? Perhaps you chose a career based on parental approval rather than personal passion. Maybe you stayed in a relationship, took on responsibilities, or followed traditions that didn't resonate with your true self. Over time, constantly prioritizing other people's opinions over your own desires can leave you feeling lost, dissatisfied, and disconnected from who you really are. The fear of disappointing others often holds people back from making choices that align with their authentic selves. You may worry about being judged, facing criticism, or losing relationships if you step outside the expectations that have been placed upon you. However, it's important to remember that you are the one who has to live with the consequences of your choices. No one else will walk in your shoes, so why should they have control over your path? How to fix it? Learn to say no to things that don't align with your values. One of the most powerful skills you can develop is the ability to set boundaries. If something doesn't feel right for you, give yourself permission to say, "No, This doesn't mean being disrespectful or dismissive of others' opinions, but rather standing firm in your own beliefs and choices. The more you practice prioritizing your own values, the easier it becomes to make decisions that genuinely reflect who you are. Take time to understand what truly matters to you, not what others expect from you. Many people go through life without ever stopping to ask themselves, what do I truly want? Take time to reflect on your own dreams, passions, and values. Journaling, meditation, or simply spending quiet moments alone can help you connect with your inner self. Ask yourself, if I had no fear of judgment, what would I choose to do with my life? The more clarity you gain about your true desires, the more confident you'll feel in pursuing them. Living authentically requires courage, especially when breaking away from long-standing expectations. But at the end of the day, your happiness and fulfillment matter. You deserve to live a life that feels right for you, not one dictated by what others think is best. Choosing to follow your own path may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. 2.5. Fear of action and procrastination. Many people have big dreams, whether it's starting a business, learning a new skill, traveling the world, or pursuing a passion, but never take the first step. They convince themselves that they'll begin someday when the timing is right, when they have more money, or when they feel more confident. The problem is that perfect time never actually arrives. Fear of failure, self-doubt, and procrastination keep them stuck in the same place, watching time slip away while their dreams remain unfulfilled. Have you ever hesitated to start something because you were afraid of making mistakes? Or maybe you felt overwhelmed by how big the goal seemed, so you kept putting it off. Procrastination often disguises itself as perfectionism. People tell themselves they need more time to plan, research, or prepare before they can begin. But in reality, they're just delaying action out of fear. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start, and before you know it, months or even years have passed without any real progress. The truth is, no one ever feels 100% ready to take on a big challenge. There will always be uncertainties and risks, but waiting for the perfect moment is simply an excuse that prevents growth. The most successful people in the world didn't wait until they had everything figured out. They took action despite their fears. The only way to overcome procrastination is to stop overthinking and start doing. How to fix it? Start taking action, even if it's small. The first step is often the hardest, but it doesn't have to be a giant leap. Instead of focusing on the entire journey ahead, break your goal into small, manageable tasks and take one step at a time. If you want to write a book, start with 1 page. If you want to start a business, do some research or create a simple plan. Action builds momentum, and once you get started, it becomes easier to keep going. Remember that perfection isn't necessary. Progress is what matters. Many people never begin because they're afraid their work won't be good enough. But perfection is an illusion. No one gets everything right on the first try. The most important thing is to keep moving forward, learning from mistakes, and improving along the way. Growth comes from action, not from waiting for everything to be perfect. Fear and procrastination will always be there, but they don't have to control your life. The only way to achieve your dreams is to take action, no matter how small today. Because if you keep waiting for the right moment, you may find that it never comes. 3. What really matters in life? If you don't want to waste your life, you must focus on things that truly bring meaning and fulfillment. 3.1. Health, your greatest asset. Without good health, nothing else in life truly matters. You can have all the money, success, and opportunities in the world, but if your body is weak, your mind is fatigued, or you're constantly battling illness, you won't be able to fully enjoy any of it. Good health gives you the energy and vitality to pursue your goals, be there for your loved ones, and make the most out of every moment. Unfortunately, many people take their health for granted until problems arise. They prioritize work, responsibilities, and distractions while neglecting their physical and mental well-being. But the reality is, no amount of wealth or success can replace lost health. That's why it's essential to take care of your body and mind now, not later. Start today. Exercise regularly, even if it's just a short walk or stretching. Eat a balanced diet rich in whole, nutritious foods. Prioritize rest by getting enough sleep and managing stress. Schedule regular health checkups and listen to your body's needs. Taking care of your health isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about ensuring that you have the strength, energy, and well-being to live life to the fullest. 3.2. Meaningful relationships. At the end of life, most people don't regret not working harder or making more money. Instead, they regret not spending enough time with the people they love. Relationships, whether with family, friends, or a partner, are what bring true happiness and fulfillment to life. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in work, social media, and personal goals while neglecting meaningful connections. You might assume that your loved ones will always be there, but time moves quickly, and relationships require effort to grow and thrive. Start today. Make time for your family and friends, no matter how busy life gets. Express appreciation, say, "Thank you," "I love you," and show you care. Listen actively and be present when spending time with loved ones. Let go of grudges and make an effort to strengthen relationships. True wealth isn't measured by money, it's measured by the love and connection you share with others. 3.3. Personal growth. Life becomes dull when you stop learning, growing, and challenging yourself. Personal growth is what keeps life exciting, helps you discover new opportunities, and allows you to become the best version of yourself. Many people fall into a routine and stop seeking new knowledge or experiences. They become comfortable and, over time, stagnant. However, continuous self-improvement, whether through education, new skills, or pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, opens doors you never knew existed. Start today. Read books on topics that inspire and educate you. Learn new skills that can benefit your career or personal life. Take courses, attend workshops, or seek mentorship. Challenge yourself by stepping outside your comfort zone. Every new thing you learn adds value to your life, making you more capable, confident, and fulfilled. 3.4. Contributing to others. True happiness doesn't just come from what you achieve, it also comes from the impact you have on others. When you help people, whether through kindness, mentorship, or charity, you create a sense of purpose and fulfillment that no material success can replace. Giving doesn't have to be grand. Sometimes the smallest gestures, offering support, sharing knowledge, or simply being there for someone, can make the biggest difference. Start today. Help others in ways that align with your strengths and abilities. Volunteer your time or donate to causes you care about. Share your knowledge or mentor someone in need of guidance. Be kind, listen, and offer support to those around you. The more you give, the more meaningful your life becomes, not just for you, but for the people you touch. 3.5. Living in the present. Many people spend their lives either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. They replay past mistakes, hold on to regrets, or constantly chase the next big thing, forgetting that life is happening right now. The present moment is all we truly have, and learning to embrace it can lead to greater happiness and peace. When you focus too much on the past, you carry unnecessary burdens. When you obsess over the future, you miss out on the joys of today. But when you live in the moment, appreciating small joys, Being mindful and practicing gratitude, you experience life in its fullest form. Start today. Practice gratitude by acknowledging the good in your life every day. Take time to enjoy small moments, sunsets, laughter, or simple conversations. Let go of the need to control everything and trust the process of life. Stop postponing happiness. Find joy in the journey, not just the destination. Happiness isn't something you find later, it's something you create now. The key to a fulfilling life isn't in chasing what's next, but in appreciating what's here. 4. How to stop wasting your life. If you want to change, take small steps. Identify what truly matters to you. Create a life plan with clear goals. Eliminate distractions and replace bad habits with positive ones. Live in the present. Don't wait for someday to start living. Ask yourself daily, did I live meaningfully today? 5. Conclusion. If today were your last day, would you regret how you spent your time? Don't live a life you don't truly want. Start making changes today, step by step. Are you wasting your life on something that doesn't really matter? Share your thoughts.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.